when I'm not absolutely baffled by how grocery store employees know the location of thousands and thousands of items at the drop of a hat.
I like to answer questions I get on YouTube.
So let's get to it. So I made Andrea be part of the QA this week because we have a song coming out September 7th, which we're super excited about. So we just thought we'd pump it up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Get people rowdy. Get people excited.
You want like a cool song.
Ooh, way to hype it. Way to hype it up. Yeah.
Cool, like,
yeah.
Dreamy woo song.
Dreamy lo-fi-ish underwater
Bop.
guitar pop. It's a new
Lo-fi.
genre. Anyways, let's get to the Instagram questions. If you were asked to play a song at random that will captivate an audience, which song would you pick? You know, it depends on the audience. For the audiences around here, I think every time that we play Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, people are just like, oh my gosh. That's been, I feel like that song, when we do it, gets the best reaction, I think. Would you agree with that?
Sure. I'm usually too busy thinking to realize.
Yeah, that is that. Yeah, you kind of get into the zone. Like you're just focusing. Meanwhile, I'm like looking around.
I just focus because I don't want to mess up on the words. Because if I start thinking, woo, they just float out.
Isn't that funny? As soon as you like think you have it under control and you start trying to enjoy yourself during a performance, that's always when you screw up.
I know, every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, every time we start playing Dreams, I feel like that people tip the most. I don't know. I think there's something about Fleetwood in general that like people of a certain age, and we live in an old town. Something about Fleetwood, people like really resonate with Fleetwood Mac. I think specifically the Stevie Nicks songs. I feel like she should have sang all the songs.
She didn't?
No, she doesn't sing everywhere. Everywhere is Christian McVie. That's a great song. That's another song that's a lot of fun to play. But the ones that he sings, I just kind of wish Stevie would have sang all the songs personally. No shade.
We just like
very
Stevie
sorry,
more.
Lindsay. Apologies to Lindsay Buckingham, but Stevie's just like, come on, the queen. If you had to choose an album to describe 2020, what would it be?
Well, I think if you want to understand what 2020 was, you should listen to the Ryders album.
Oh wow.
Called The Tale of the Emeryld Ryders.
Very good. Yeah. Why is that?
Because it needs more streams.
Because it's slept on.
Because it's a failure.
I don't know.
That's what our
It's pure failure.
pure failure, just like 2020.
So 2020 has been my least favorite year of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pair it with my least favorite band of all time, Kiss, and their album called Destroyer. So Kiss Destroyer would be my album for 2020, and I don't think I need to explain it any deeper than that. If you could have a song that played every time you entered a room, what would it be?
So me and Sean, what is even the genre of music?
Glory music.
Glory music. I need like the NHL or NFL freaking glory music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Mine is for sure the NFL films theme. It's like just glory.
Yeah.
Just pure glory. So I think the bombastic nature of those, sport horn arrangements is something that I would need to play every time I walked into a room.
It hits different.
Yeah, I'm going to work on seeing how I can get that done. It's like rigging my home with like trip
wires.
Just like fall.
Yeah, you falling to the freaking glory music.
Like the paramedics show up, like the ambulance is just like it's bleeding out of my head. Have you ever got nervous while performing? Also, remember, no rider left behind. So we took these questions for a very special Andrea and Sean QA from my Instagram. And this is my man Brad asking about just nerves. What do you think? You ever get nervous?
Many times, but I've gotten better.
You got much better.
Much better.
There's been a lot less tears for the shows.
In the past, many tears were shed.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm the one who kind of, And I'm the kind of person who just kind of like forgets that the show's happening until we're there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then I just can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So.
For me, I don't really get that nervous anymore.
Yeah, after doing like 100 shows, I would be really concerned if you still got nervous.
Well, no, I still get nervous sometimes, for sure.
Like,
you know what really helps? Having you there.
Aww. Why?
Oh, it just helps if when you're in it with somebody, it's better. Like the solo shows that I've played before, it's always like
you played solo?
Yeah, I've played solo shows. Not that you would ever attend. But yeah, so it's like I'll be setting up and be like, does anybody want to listen to this? That's when like that like self-doubt that every musician has kind of creeps in. But I think performing with a partner has definitely helped me. I'm just like, hey, this is what it is.
Yes.
Right? And then my famous saying before a show is usually stakes are low. Stakes are very low.
Yeah, especially the kind of shows we're doing.
Because nobody cares. You know what I mean? You screw up, whatever.
No one's recording it, so it's fine.
Well, sometimes we record it.
Yeah.
People record it. People get their phones out.
I know.
She's so humble. Like every time she starts singing, people like just get their phones out. Like I'll be playing, and people be like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then she starts singing, and everyone's like, "Oh, get the phone out!" Like, "Oh my goodness!"
And then they always record at the worst moment, like right before the song's supposed to end, or like right before the instrumental breakdown. So I'm like, I don't know what you're recording right now.
That is the funny thing. It's like clockwork. As soon as people start gathering and they take their phone out, is right when the song ends. And we're like, do we just keep going?
Like, do we just repeat the whole song?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, nerves. Everybody has nerves. Even a man as confident as I has nerves every now and then. But you just do it so often that you just
get over it.
Yeah, you get over it. It becomes less special, and then you slay. Who's the handsomest YouTube guitar teacher? I think I'll let you take that one.
Sammy G.
Samurai is pretty handsome. The hair.
I'm sorry, Sean, but
you must have missed my video on the most handsome men of the YouTube guitar community. My man Mike Bradley. So handsome. So handsome. Question for both of you. What's your favorite song to perform together? Alright, so let's pick an original that we do together and a cover. Go ahead.
An original, Going Under, and a cover. The recent one that I like a lot is Back to Black.
Yeah, Back to Black's really good. That's fun.
You Know I'm No Good.
Yeah, she's been really digging the Amy Winehouse vibes.
Yes.
So we've been doing those live. I think Dragonfly is probably my favorite one to play live. That's that's always a lot of fun. I think my favorite cover to perform, I think, is probably Sugar We're Going Down.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's like,
the best version of it on the market.
This is kind of bouncy, It's just bouncy and fun,
Good choice.
I always have a good time playing that one. What are your favorite recipes and meals? I wonder if the person who asked this question knows about our baking show, Boss Bakes.
Or maybe they're just asking us.
Yeah, maybe they just want to know our favorite recipes or meals.
If you didn't know, me and Sean have a baking show, which will be linked below. Mm-hmm. It's just us sucking at baking and getting worse over time. Like Truly. Today, we also made something that was really bad.
That you guys will be seeing soon, and it's really bad.
It's like actually the worst, I think, that we've ever done.
So, people tell me I eat like a bird. I don't believe that's true.
He eats seeds and
fruit. I don't know. I'm vegan, but I'm low key. I have a lot of peanut butter banana rice cakes. I have a lot of shakes with like insane amounts of just spinach and kale and whatever.
It's like all the disgusting things you don't eat by themselves. You just put them all together.
I just put them in a thing. And then I have some sweet potato burritos I'm a big fan of. Yeah, those are my recipes, and you can find more of our recipes on Boss Bakes. What do you eat?
I don't make things, so like I don't know what you.
It's really sad because like our families are so good at cooking.
But like we're the disappointment child.
My parents are both great chefs. My brother's amazing. My sister's it just skipped us for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But we still try, and that's what makes it count. We try our best. You can always try your best.
Pizza's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, homemade pizzas?
Not homemade.
We're talking about our favorite recipes.
But what if it's another person's recipe?
Yeah, like Papa John's recipe? Yeah. Weird question. What physical exercises do you guys recommend to recover from quarantine?
Well, there's a beautiful song that exists because of Sean called Ladies from the 80s. And it's a bop. So I think dancing to that.
Yeah,
you could lose a few pounds.
Dance aerobics from ladies from the 80s.
Yes. Repeat, stream under Los Jefes Refes.
Oh, wow. Look at Jimmy
that.
G's really repping the brand. I love
No,
it.
someone has to. You suck at it.
However you want to move your body, just move. Just get outside and move. I've been upping my exercise. just
Unless
because
it's
I have
super hot
nothing to
outside,
do.
which is Florida.
Yeah, all the time.
Which is why you go in the pool.
Relentlessly. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so I do a lot of swimming stuff. I walk a lot. And then I ball. I ball twice a week now. I wish it was 5 days a week. But I ball. I ball hard. Isn't that right? Why, Sean? How did the name Emeryld Ryders came to be? Now, I like how this just starts out that it just says, why, Sean?
Why?
Why?
Sean?
That's an existential question. But the Emeryld Ryders started with a live stream with me and my man Stitch.
Ian and Sean in
He's
the dawn.
traveling.
That is no longer.
Traveling the world in his RV or whatever. He FaceTimed us. What was that? Yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever.
Was it yesterday?
I don't know. I have no concept of time anymore. But yeah, we were going live, and somebody asked to play some Celtic music, and I'm like, what is Celtic? What is Celtic music? And then I just started playing. I'm like, it sounds like a waltz in D minor, you know?
And your life was never the same again.
Yeah, and it was like the best jam that we've like ever done. And then I was like, all right, well, Emeryld Ryders. So what about like, it's got to be something green, because Ireland, right? We can't just say green, so emerald, right? And I was thinking maybe like Emerald Spring, like Irish Spring. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, but to research the Emeryld Ryders, I washed myself with nothing but Irish Spring soap for like a year.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was rough.
Why?
It's like pure chemical. Like it's just like I'm just getting chemical burns all over my body. Irish
Really?
Spring is not the best soap. But I stuck with it. Yeah, for like a year I used Irish Spring.
Huh.
I regret it, but I had
Are
to.
you still
I had
recovering?
to. I feel like my skin's bounced back a little. Yeah.
I did not know that was your life for a
Yeah.
year.
We ride, and I thought, and then when I came upon Emeryld Ryders, I felt I had to spell it creatively, and thus the greatest
For
band
whatever
name ever.
reason, who told you to spell it like that?
I feel once you see Emerald spelled with a Y, and then you see it with an A, which one looks like it's spelled wrong?
The Y.
No, the one.
The rest of the world spells it like emerald with an A.
Do you look at an emerald? An emerald? No, it's an emerald. Ruled.
Yeah, but like the thing is that no one
Ruled,
spells it like
ruled.
that, Sean, except for
Yeah.
you.
Well, listen, a lot of the writers are about righting the wrongs of the world. That's just kind of how I see it.
I guess you compromise streams for that.
Listen, it's about what's in your heart. It's not about how much money you make off of your music. It's about what's in your heart.
Because we make like 10 cents.
Right. Too many things to do. Not worth it. You gotta make it simple like other YouTubers. Like one guy recently did a giveaway. All I had to do was be subscribed and comment my first riff. I was gonna play with it.
Oh my gosh, do you guys not understand 3 instructions to get a guitar? Because if you don't, then you don't deserve it.
Like, alright, so I'm doing a giveaway. The end of the giveaway, you have to subscribe to the Finishing Move channel, which are these guys that I'm working with that make video game music. Great
Yes,
video game
great
music, by the
video
way, that I'm going to be helping out with soon. And follow me on Instagram and comment your favorite Rider song. You have to just click a couple times.
Literally 2
I didn't think this was going to be a lot to ask for a giveaway. And maybe you win a free guitar. That's it. People still find a way to complain. They'll always find a way to complain about whatever it was.
Anything.
Too difficult.
Like, just don't enter that.
That's
like,
fine. In the time it took you to write a salty comment, you could have entered several times under different names. Too difficult.
I don't know, guys. If you guys can't understand that, then you don't deserve the guitar.
Wow, savage. She's a savage.
Burn.
You are a savage.
Yes.
For listening homework, we're going to make you listen to the NFL Films theme. For listening homework, Andrea's going to tell you some cool music that she's been jamming to. What do you got for us?
That's so much pressure. Well, I love Courtney Barnett.
Savage.
I know, because she's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
But one song I really like is Depressed In.
Great. So we'll link you to that. I'm a fan of Avant Gardner.
Yeah.
That's a great song too. A lot of great Elevator Off. They're also
Elevator
good.
Operator.
Yeah, she's got
That one's
some
good, too.
classics for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. Go sub to Andrea because she's a total boss, and she calls the shots around here most of the time. To be honest.
I know.
Mm-hmm. And if you have any questions or comments, hit us up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website. Talk to you soon.
September 7th. Save the date.